This is Golden Freddy Explained Part 1. So, Golden Freddy, he was basically just Freddy Fazbear, but yellow instead of brown. But he wasn't always like that. Let's go through the story of Golden Freddy. So once there was a place called Fredbear's, and in Fredbear's there was Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. Spring Bonnie we can leave for another time, but Fredbear we're looking at. Fredbear was, Golden Freddy from the past. He was yellow with a purple bow tie and hat. And he could, and this part is the same with Spring Bonnie. He was sometimes worn by someone, and sometimes just as an animatronic. The person who wore Fredbear was Henry Emily, but we don't really need to talk about him. The person we do need to talk about is William Afton. And William Afton is actually the person who wears Spring Bonnie. But at first he's just a nice person. Then something happens with the Fredbear suit. The Fredbear suit shuts down on William Afton's son's head. And that's what makes him all mad and stuff, and goes on a rampage of KOing people. And on that rampage of KOing people, he shoves those people inside of Freddy Fazbear suits. And then one time, he shoves somebody inside of the Fredbear suit, which is now all worn away and just yellow, but with a black bow tie and hat. And yeah. And William Afton's son, his spirit is inside of Golden Freddy. And then, yeah, that's pretty much Golden Freddy. And let's get into his other variants that he's had over the years. So, Withered Golden Freddy. Withered Golden Freddy. So, Withered Golden Freddy is just basically the exact same as Golden Freddy, but just withered. So let's get on to the next one, which he actually has in the same game of Withered Freddy, which is FNAF 2. Shadow Freddy. I do believe Shadow Freddy is Golden Freddy. Somehow. I don't really know much about Shadow Freddy, but yeah. I'm aiming to figure more out about Shadow Freddy, and when I do, I'll post it and stuff. So let's just get on to the next variant of him, which is Phantom Freddy. Phantom Freddy is one of the visions that he has in FNAF 3. And in FNAF 3, he's just an hallucination. He's not actually real. The reason why it's Golden Freddy, not regular Freddy, is because Michael is Evan's brother, and Evan is the crying child, and the crying child's spirit is in Fredbear. So yeah. Wait, what did I just say again? So yeah, Michael's Evan's brother, Evan's crying child, and crying child is in Fredbear. Yeah. So yeah, let's get on to the next variant of Golden Freddy. I'm counting Nightmare Fredbear because Fredbear's a variant of Golden Freddy. Golden Freddy's a variant of Fredbear. So, and Nightmare Fredbear's a variant of Fredbear, so let's add Nightmare Fredbear in here. So Nightmare Fredbear is... So yeah, Nightmare Fredbear is basically just Fredbear, but in a nightmare form. So yeah, Nightmare Fredbear is just Fredbear, but all nightmarish and stuff. And he's not even real either. He's made by sound and illusion discs. So he's not actually real. And let's count Nightmare as well, because he is Nightmare Fredbear, but just like... He is Nightmare Fredbear, but... Yeah. So Nightmare, you're probably like, hey, but he's black and stuff. Golden Freddy's yellow, and Fredbear's yellow. How does he have anything to do with Golden Freddy? I'll answer that question. So Nightmare is like... So Nightmare is Nightmare Fredbear, but just like the sounds are like much quieter, and the illusion discs are like aren't working as properly as they are with all the other animatronics. So that's why he's a bit see-through, and he doesn't really have colour, because the illusion discs aren't working as much. So yeah, that this is part 1 of Golden Freddy Explained. I think that's good for now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.